Hello there, Libra. Welcome to your July reading. This is your love reading. And what I'm going to do here is break down the weeks into themes here, into spirit animal guides. And this is something that's going to give you kind of a little bit of guidance for you this week. Whoop, straighten that out. So one card for each week, even though the first and the last weeks of July are partial weeks. I'll pull for them anyways. And one tarot card to serve as a guidance or a theme here to support that spirit animal card. All right, here we go with your energy, your general reading for the month of July. Here we go. Sorry about that, I tapped the camera. All right, bottom of the deck here, yeah, Three of Pentacles. This is asking you to be collaborative, right? Work as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Right? So overall energy here, yeah, Three of Pentacles. The energy here also, another theme, is Two of Swords. You need to make a decision here. And here you've got the Two of Swords. The eyes are covered, the heart is crossed. What this tells me is that this individual, yes, they're going to have to make this decision because those swords are heavy, but they're going to have to rely on their intuition because they can't see. They can't see in front of them. And they've got their heart covered. Crossed, their arms are crossed over their heart. They don't want to let anything in. So they're going to have to trust their intuition, right? Because you have love here that's kind of, around you, but you don't want to accept it. So you're going to have to make a decision here whether or not you want to accept this new love that's coming your way. In the recent past here, there's been some imbalance in your life, and you've been forced to really find balance and to slow down, moderation, patience. This also tells me that you need to trust that the universe has something better for you, right? And I think that some of this indecisiveness that you're going through right here is because you don't trust. You're not trusting that there's something better for you that's being created. This energy here with the Knight of Swords is an energy of restlessness, right? And it's also the energy of truth-seeking. The Knight of Swords wants to know the truth. I think you're trying to find the truth and you can't find it because you keep looking outside of yourself instead of trusting your intuition. The problem also with the Knight of Swords is this is very impulsive energy. This is also the energy of someone who just kind of charges ahead without thinking about consequences, right? They don't care. They're going to do whatever they want to do and to heck with the consequences. So you want to be very careful with that energy, right? Because if you don't balance it, this is what you're going to get here. So you need to make sure that you slow things down a little bit. Here in the crown here, you've got love. You have the opportunity here to fall in love and be showered with love. Be immersed in the feeling of being in love. And you can create what you want, but you don't realize that. And the only thing you need to do is trust your intuition. Because everything you need to create the love life that you want is within you. So this energy here, like I said, is impulsiveness. This is doing what you want without thinking about consequences. You need to find that balance so you don't end up here, and that you are more collaborative and more teamwork, more approachable, right? Because you have love coming your way here. Yeah, you're exhausted. You're carrying on too many burdens. And because of those burdens, unfortunately, you can't see what's in front of you. You need to shed some of these wands. You're burning out. Here, what's around you, what's influencing this, there's a desire here to take this relationship up a notch. And you have that opportunity for something a little bit more stable, right? You have something that's more stable, maybe leveling up, maybe getting engaged, maybe marriage. You're being given the opportunity to receive abundance. You have to be willing to take it. But in the meantime, you have to be able to reciprocate that. If someone gives you love, you give it back. If someone gives you their time, you give it back. Here, the outcome, because of the Knight of Swords and this impulsive energy, reckless energy, you have the possibility of conflict here. Five of Swords. This is winning at all costs. Again, you've got the Knight of Swords here. This is something that you need to pay attention to, right? We all have free will. This doesn't have to happen. You don't have to participate in this. You need to make sure that you go back to the beginning. Balance, moderation, patience. Choose your words wisely, right? Choose your words wisely. Trust your intuition. Come from a place of love so you don't end up with all this reckless, impulsive energy that's only create a lot of destruction and stress. This is definitely not teamwork. This right here, this is winning at all costs. But here's your message here. Teamwork, collaborative energy, work with other people. Cow spirit, first week, the miracles are endless. Trust that the universe has something good for you. Look at this, self-sabotage. The devil card is all about self-sabotage, reckless energy, impulsivity, right? Winning at all costs. You need to shed that this first week. Otherwise, this is where you're going to end up, okay? So you need to stop the self-sabotage, the negative behavior, negative self-talk, sharp tongue, doubt. You can create what you want. You just got to stop that self-sabotage. Stag spirit, take the lead. Take the lead. Take that next step. I mean, right? That's the second week. Enough said. I don't need to say anything about that. Yeah, you're being told you need to stop what you're doing and really reassess and take that next step because you're holding yourself back. Clear out the clutter. Yeah, so whatever it is that's stressing you out, that's keeping you from taking this leap and meeting this person halfway and seeing them eye to eye and allowing love into your life, it's because you have a lot of mental clutter. You've got a lot of baggage that you need to shed. Know that this is waiting for you. You're just not allowing it to come in, right? Change your ways, balance, moderation. All right, fourth week here, we've got slow and steady wins the race. Yes, take control of your emotions. Take control of the situation. Don't be impulsive. Slow and steady wins the race. The emperor, look, emperor sits back and really assesses everything. He's not willy-nilly with his sword. He knows when to strike. He knows when to get up out of his throne there because he's so measured and so calm. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to go swinging your sword at everything. You don't have to challenge anything and everyone. You need to just be measured, assess the situation. Don't destroy things in front of you like the Knight of Swords. Last week here, Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Yeah, intuition. You need to trust your intuition, and there's a message coming to you really quickly here at the end of the month. Also, there's a lot of forceful energy and fire here. There's momentum that's building up. That's really focused energy to hopefully bring you this love that's waiting for you and not this destruction that can also be waiting for you, right? You have a choice as to how this is going to come out because you are the magician. You have a choice. You can either have this love or you can have this destruction here. It's up to you. But the momentum is there. It's ready to take you where you need to go. You're in control here. You're the magician. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for being here. Good luck to you. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.